Welcome to the 40 Ounce Podcast with Steve and Joe. Here are your hosts, Steve and Joe.
Hey everyone, I'm Steve.
This is Joe.
And we're here with the 40 Ounce Podcast.
Well, we're not here with the 40 Ounce Podcast. We are the 40 Ounce Podcast.
We are not the 40 Ounce Podcast. That's not right. That's just as wrong and right as we're with the 40 Ounce Podcast.
Right, because we're not a podcast. We're like two guys.
We're two guys, yeah. But we're with the 40 Ounce Podcast implies that the 40 Ounce Podcast is its own entity separate from us.
That we're hanging out with right now.
Right.
What's up, 40 Ounce Podcast? Oh,
Nothing, Joe!
Oh, I thought... When did he get a mic?
Oh, I don't know. Someone must have... Oh, that's where our other mic went.
Yeah, we lost one of our headsets already.
Yeah. So we're going to have to increase the amount we need on our Kickstarter.
Right. Steve's using my iPhone headphones.
iPhone headphone.
My headphone.
iPhone headphone.
So, you know how we started off the last show with my travel segment or whatever the fuck? He's drinking. I assume that means yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking to them, and I figured they would answer, which was weird.
Right.
I recall that.
Okay. Maybe Mr. Podcast was going to answer. I don't know. But anyway, I couldn't think of anything today, so let's just not do it.
Then good. We'll never do that segment again, all because of you.
Wait, was that a sarcastic good?
No, what?
Wait, it wasn't?
Ooh, okay. So I was coming up with ideas for segments earlier today, and I think there might be one in the future where we review.
Well, whatever. You could.
Well,
tell
there was
me.
a couple segments I had. Well, one was actually I came up with the idea a few weeks ago for a Tumblr where I Google dick and click on images and turn off the safe search, or like different words like penis, dick, cock, and I like judge on like a 5-star scale the dicks.
Just review dicks.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are your criterion?
Well, there's overall aesthetic, curvature, heft, obviously girth and length.
What's the difference between heft and girth and length?
How heavy it seems. how neat the area is, hair-wise.
And is that good neatness?
Neatness is good.
Is that increasing the star
It doesn't
rating?
mean that too much or too little is going to hurt you or help you. But if,
It's like style points.
Right, style points, exactly. You can have good style and have long hair. It's just a little more difficult.
Just ask Brad Pitt, right?
Just ask Brad Pitt's pubes.
Oh, right. No, I was thinking of...
Yeah, I don't think Brad Pitt has come out with a dick pic yet, which is unfortunate because that would obviously be a star, entry in my Tumblr.
Right. Oh, you do... It wouldn't just be random Google searching. You would also...
Right, I would do specialty entries.
Just have, guest appearances.
Yeah.
So, wait, how is that a segment in a podcast?
No, I was thinking about making it a Tumblr. The podcast segment was a different thing.
Right.
I really dropped conceptually.
All right.
Halfway through the last idea.
I think what we should do with the first couple of minutes is, really, solidly get through a lot of beer and, not really talk about anything specifically so no one gets hooked in and everyone turns it off.
Yeah, I think that's, But I just did talk about something.
Oh, yeah, and it was kind of...
a whole minute.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy, too. I liked it a lot.
I know you did.
Okay. So, what are we at? We're at measure 116, so...
That's my favorite measure.
Okay, we're only 4 minutes in, so...
So that's good.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email at our email address, which I'm gonna make.
Yeah, you should make one.
Yeah, it could be
40 ounce podcast.
40 ounce podcast. Well, 40 OZ podcast, right?
What do you mean? Do I approve of that, or is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean this is a team thing. You got.
Well, I know. I thought you were asking me if that's what it was because we don't have
one.
Okay, I wanted to be sure you didn't.
40 OZ podcast at gmail.com.
What if that's taken? Every Gmail name's taken now.
Should I check right now?
Nah.
Okay, well, we'll check later, and next week we'll report back.
Yeah, try to email us at that.
Try to email us at that. If it's not that,
we'll tell you next week.
The guy might get pissed at the one maybe email he gets.
Maybe.
From me. So,
say it again. It was
40
OZ
podcast
at gmail.com.
40ouncepodcast@gmail.com.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. And email us what you think of a couple things. Some of our segments, my Tumblr idea.
Wait, that's your own side thing. You can't get...
Oh, are we not working on side projects?
Yeah, well, do that on your own.
Breaking up the band.
On your own time, Yoko.
Oh.
So it's warm out today.
Really warm. I got a little sunburned, apparently.
Yeah, well, it's not surprising.
No, I'm pasty.
Yeah, but...
Pasty.
Also, you were outside, which not a lot of people can say. A lot of people were indoors.
I probably don't need to.
They work.
Talk about how I look.
What?
Probably, I could be lying.
Oh, yeah, because you just kind of get flushed sometimes.
Right. I could just be... maybe I'm not sunburned at all.
Maybe you're just embarrassed.
Anywhom.
What?
So last week, we began our serial, our radio play serial.
Right, not our breakfast.
Beauregard and Green.
Beauregard and Green. It's a cop show.
You know what we should do?
What?
The week after we do an episode, one of our segments should be reviewing our last episode.
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so
our first one, I enjoyed it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done it.
Right, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was, well, let's not say good or bad.
Oh, well, that's not, so we're not
It's
reviewing,
like constructive criticism.
Okay. Well, I thought...
It's not like AV Club.
I really
be a
found
B- on the AV Club.
That the characters really jumped out of the headphones and into my brain.
When you listen back to it, you mean?
Right, yeah.
Well, you do have the aid of having co-created them.
Obviously, we're a little biased. So, again, email us and let us know what you think.
Please no hate mail or letter bomb email.
No, we're gonna put that in our spam folder if that comes.
Or the bombs. And it'll just blow up the spam folder.
Yeah.
Controlled
spot.
Control blast. Yeah,
blast is not a key. You can't hit control blast.
Control blast. Control blast.
Control blast removes everything from your desk.
Tell you what, I wanted to control blast some people sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? Just like boom.
Like people like their instant messages to you, or
like on Facebook.
Google image their face.
Or use Facebook. And I just go to their wall and I see something dumb and I'm like, ka-ching, boom.
Yeah, and you control blast their Facebook into nothingness.
Right. Double kill.
Right.
But
yeah, so today we're going to be continuing with the series.
Oh yeah, I just realized that you were doing a segue into that.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he talking about that? So we're doing episode 2 now, and they're supposed to be about 5 minutes each.
About, yeah.
And you got to listen to the first one because we're trying to build them one on another, and you can't do a lot of recap.
Yeah.
And exposition in a 5-minute episode. So
we're on a time crunch a little bit. Yeah, do your homework. So the first episode is an episode. What happened?
Keep recording.
I am recording.
It says my disc is too slow.
So the
sorry guys, I'm back.
Joe's disc is too slow.
My disc is too slow? Is it? It's unreasonable.
So is that going to mess with your...
Well, no. I mean, I'll just cue it back up later, and we'll probably hear me in the background of your iPhone headphones.
Yeah, anyway.
Probably pick up my
All right, so
audio.
Anyway, you want to jump in on this?
Yeah, assuming it doesn't break again.
Yeah, Joe's computer's being a fuck. So
that's fair to say.
Let's do this. We're going into the second episode of Beauregard and Green. You ready?
Yeah, we're gonna just start, I guess. Do you want to decide on like a genre of music for the intro?
No.
No?
No, we're just gonna wing it.
Okay.
You do the music, I do the vocals.
Okay.
And you do the vox.
Okay, let's do it.
Previously on Beauregard and Green.
God damn it, boys. Do you realize what you just interrupted? We were doing nothing. Do you understand what that means? I don't know.
Do you understand the implications of this? I honestly have no fucking idea what's going on right now.
What do you think, Bo? Let's make him finish it. Brilliant, boys! Just like making them smoke the whole pack. Your fathers would have done the same. All I was picturing was all the stuff we would have had to do if we had brought them in.
Stop talking about doing stuff! This time on Beauregard and Green, officers Nick Beauregard and Sam Green sit in their squad car, staring at a McDonald's drive-thru menu.
Okay, so I have one Big Mac meal with Coke. Any else? Bo.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. What do you get?
It's McDonald's.
What is that supposed to mean? I wasn't talking to you anyway. Employees always know what's good at a place. Hey, what do you get?
Me?
Yeah.
Is McDonald's. Boom, doop, doop, doom, 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 doom.
Beauregard and Green, two cops, two apathetic cops. This episode, you're gonna meet Chief Beauregard and Green.
Beauregard and Green. Beauregard Green.
Back at Cranberry Police Headquarters, Chief Richard Justice stews at his desk.
Beauregard Green!
Jesus, fuck, what?
This is the part where you're already in here. Is it? Now! What is it, sir? Would you like the good news or the bad news?
Is there... Do you have to answer?
The good news is I received a phone call of high praise for you jokes today from Mrs. Gilman. From Willow Park Road? Right. How is she? The bad news is that her praise was for you two policemen forcing two minors to binge drink alcohol.
Schnapps. I mean, that's hardly what I would call alcohol.
At gunpoint! Well, see, the thing was, I can have your badges for this!
You can have them anyway. I mean, right, Sam? They come up right off. Or... Oh, you mean like permanently.
I could permanently have your badges for this. Your fathers were damn heroes. But I'm not going to stand for this much longer. So can we go, or... not now.
Hi. Sorry, Chief Justice, sir. It's just...
I'm kind of in the middle of something, Carl.
I know, sir. I can't get the printer to work.
Wait, Carl. Who died and made you Chief Justice?
Dude, it's his name.
Chief Justice Carl?
Chief Richard Justice. The Chief?
Oh, the Chief. Carl, I'm really not... What?
Nothing?
I'm really not the person to talk to about this. I need to deal with big picture stuff, okay, buddy? Go ask reception. Someone who would deal with the printer on a regular basis.
Right. Sorry. I'll do better to ask the right people.
Just go, Carl.
Sorry. Unpaid interns. You get what you pay for, eh, Chief?
Are you making chummy workplace comments to me right now? Mr. Two-Gun Sam?
I'm Nick Beauregard, sir. He's Sam.
I'm Sam. I was doing a toucan It doesn't matter. The point is this. One more screw-up like this, and I'll possess both of your badges in a permanent manner.
How attached are the badges to our salaries?
Firmly. Oh, I'm beginning to get the picture now. But I'm tired of standing up and talking and stuff. Can we leave? One more screw-up! You hear me? Beauregard Green!
Why has he got to say it like that all the time? Sam and Bo drive through rural Cranberry.
That thing the Chief said back there really got to me.
Me too.
Because, I mean, I don't want to work.
Of course not.
But I don't want to not get paid.
Right.
So, like, we actually have to try now.
Whatever.
Whatever, like, whatever to trying, or, like, whatever, let's try.
Stop asking me things!
Then we're agreed.
This is dispatch, morons! Domestic disturbance at 113 Ashton Drive.
Let's roll.
Beauregard and Green! Next time on Beauregard and Green. Is that... people?
Wait, that exit music doesn't work with our new theme song. Doody-bap-bo!
Zip-zap-zip-zoo!
Beauregard and Green.
Beauregard and Green.
End of episode 2.